used to sit on the street corner, playing all fours. Oh gosh, be my provision.
Good morning and welcome back to it, your Tobago Thursday edition of the Now Morning Show. Now, I always like to tell you about events you can add to your calendar, and this one is happening on my birthday. We're heading to Argyle from 2 p.m. on October 21st because the Lammy Road Community Outreach is taking place and they're going to have an epic time. So to tell us more about it, we are joined via Zoom by Assistant Pastor and Coordinator of Rebekah's House Ministries International, Mr. Preston Moses, and also joined by Miss Vernell Meyer Hector, the Pop-Up Shop Coordinator. Lady and gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. And
I
good
am
morning.
particularly excited about this one, partially because it's such a dynamic event. We've got celebrations happening, we've got pop-up shops, and we've got a reason to celebrate. So to start things off, Mr. Moses, can you tell us why we decided, or why it was decided, that we should have a community outreach program this time around?
Well, the title of this outreach is My Community, My Responsibility. And we realize that we have a responsibility for our community. Anywhere you go in Trinidad or anywhere in the world, the persons that live in that community have a responsibility to ensure that this community goes well. You know, there's an old saying that says that it takes a community to raise a child. So we want to ensure that the community that we are in, we bring some positive things to our community. So we want to reach out to the community with the love of Jesus. We want to reach out to the community with trying to help and trying to inspire, trying to inculcate a certain kind of lifestyle in our community. So that's the reason we reach out, because of the love of Jesus.
A beautiful reason indeed. But in terms of showing that love that you've described, I imagine, Vernell, that it means we're showing some love to vendors and curators who are indigenous to that area. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Correct. Yes, that's correct. It's the first time we are putting on the pop-up shop. We have decided that not just what we always do, have this concert. We have doctors and lawyers on scene, but so we decided to incorporate the vendors in it, small business owners, to come out and showcase what they do and let other people know who they are and their products, what their products are.
Can you give us an idea of some of the types of shops that will be there?
Okay, so we have Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop. That's Mr. Vern Joseph. He will be on board with us. We have Precision Cut. That's Mr. Andrew Smith, who designs a lot of, for the chief sec, to name one. He designs his suits. We have Elements of Beauty. That's a skincare line. We have Sweet Haven. That's an ice cream shop. And how can I forget myself? I am Smurfy's Delight. I do confectionaries and relishes.
Almost forgot yourself.
A few.
Well, that's a nice variety, though, because you're talking everything from tailored suits to things to eat. It sounds fantastic. But you did mention the concert. And Mr. Moses, I know that you particularly said you wanted to spread some positivity. Either of you want to tell me some of the persons on the cast?
Well, on the cast, as we talk about positivity, we have Positive.
Of course you do.
Is on the cast. We have a young lady by the name upcoming. Look out for her in the future. That's Chantel Lindsay. We have Melissa Cooper Smith. Excellent, excellent, excellent woman of God. And we have Gen X that is meant to share with us as well.
Now, granted that this is a jam-packed day, it starts at 2 p.m., but give us a rundown of things if we can't make it to the entire evening. What starts when, and is there any sort of cost to attend?
Okay, so the cost is free. You just show up, and the cost is totally free. we start at 2 p.m. So we have some doctors on board that will be coming. So, sometimes we have an outreach and we just have some nurse that come in to do some sugar blood testing and that kind of stuff. We have that.
Beautiful.
However, we have doctors on board who will, if you have an issue, you can go to the doctor. The doctor will write you prescriptions and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll be doing some HIV/AIDS testing as well. We'll be doing all of that in the community. So it's not like you come and you have nothing to do. And we have lawyers on board. So sometimes you have a little issue that you need advice on, a little legal issue, because here in Tobago, we know we have situations where grandfather left a piece of land for me, and Tantan and this one that say that. And, we have those bush lawyers that come on the block and say, hey, you have to do this. But we have lawyers on board that you can ask a question and get certain answers as to how do you go about certain things legally. All right. So that part of it is starting from 2 o'clock. However, the concert part of it is going to be starting from 6 p.m.
All right. Sounds like a great day to head over to Argyle. We are going to Lammy Road, of course, from 2 p.m. to enjoy the pop-up shop, the advice of both the lawyers and doctors, and, of course, celebrate and share love as we, reach out to the community. I want to say thank you to both Mr. Moses and Mrs. Hector Meyer for joining us this morning, giving us the update, rather, Ms. Meyer Hector, and for more than anything else, making sure that you do, in fact, use your community to elevate your community. Thank you both for joining us this morning.
And thank you for having us.
A pleasure, a pleasure. Guys, I feel like it's a